With 7 billion of humans living on Earth, our planet is struggling to keep up. The climate changing is a real threat for the world, and solutions have to be found. The most precious tools the Earth has to fight global warming are its trees. They represent about 30% of the total land and help to regulate the climate.
We love trees!
And where can we find them?
Gardens or parks. In public areas. Like sometimes like on the side of the pavement. In the countryside. Woods. Parks.
Trees are very important and do a lot for our lives.
You can make paper with their leaves.
Trees provide shade, they provide protection, they provide fuel, they provide heat, and they help to regulate the climate.
Do they breathe out oxygen?
The oxygen we breathe is produced by trees, and trees breathe in carbon dioxide, the gas that we breathe out. So forests are really important because they help to regulate our atmosphere and the air we breathe. Without forests, we wouldn't be able to live.
When we breathe out, they'll collect some things, and if we miss out on any oxygen through the air, it will bring it back to us.
One of the big players in climate change is this molecule called carbon dioxide, and that's a gas that exists in the air, and trees take that out of the air and they build their bodies with it.
Every plant needs sunlight and heat from the sun to actually generate its energy. I think that's called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis.
This is how trees help to reduce global warming. They collect this gas that makes the planet warmer, the carbon dioxide.
When carbon dioxide is in the air, it serves as a kind of blanket around the Earth. So the sunlight comes in and it hits the surface of the Earth and it makes the Earth warm. And then the Earth, like a radiator in the side of your house, the Earth radiates that warmth back into space. And that blanket of carbon dioxide that sits in our atmosphere traps some of that, and it keeps the Earth nice and warm. And as we add more and more carbon dioxide to the atmosphere, the Earth will get warmer and warmer.
Welcome to Natural History Museum in London. Here we will discover a bit more about how carbon dioxide affects our atmosphere. It's as if our planet was inside a greenhouse. That greenhouse traps some of the sun heat in the atmosphere, and because the atmosphere contains carbon dioxide, the air becomes warmer. The increasing amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, added to the sun heat, make the temperatures on Earth become higher and higher. Although the temperature on Earth are increasing, the weather won't be hot and shiny every day. Global warming is not as nice as it sounds.
This year, we have just horrible weather, rain all the time. And last year, it was just hot and dry the entire summer. And that's what the future is going to look like. It's going to pinball from one weather extreme to another weather extreme, over and over and over again.
Craig Harrison looks after the forests and parks in London. He explained the phenomenon of deforestation.
The problem we've had over thousands of years is actually deforestation, so cutting down trees and converting that area into some other land use like agriculture, towns, cities. So the important thing is that you cut down a tree and you replace those trees in the same area.
Deforestation is mostly driven by agriculture. People cut down or burn trees to make more room to be able to plant more crops. Wood burns very easily. If one tree sets in fire, the trees near will start burning quickly. When a tree burns, lots of carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere, increasing the problem of global warming. And as in forests, trees are very close, the fire can destroy lots of trees in no time. Every 4 seconds, a part of forest as big as this football pitch is erased from the map. It will take only 2 hours to destroy forest as big as England. Trees play an important role in maintaining the air healthy so we can breathe. But others also need trees. They are the place where lots of animals live.
All animals which rely on forests for their for their homes and for their food. And when you take their forest home away, it makes it very difficult for them to survive.
If there were no trees anymore, where would birds nest? Where would things like chipmunks and squirrels live? So there would be all kinds of other animals would go extinct because so many different things besides us are dependent on trees.
The Earth is getting warmer, and presidents from all over the world are trying to tackle this problem. The main goal is to reduce our emissions of carbon dioxide.
The first thing everyone should do is to waste less paper, to recycle paper, to use it more carefully so that fewer trees have to be cut down to produce the paper.
It takes 24 trees to produce 1 ton of paper. At this speed of deforestation, world's rainforest could completely have disappeared in 100 years. For now, deforestation mostly takes place in Asia. Although deforestation rates have slowed a bit in recent years, it's getting urgent to find a way to reduce humans' impact on the planet. But with the world leaders failing to take measures to reduce global warming, the future remains a big question mark.